welcome to our Veterans Day program. We've been doing this program for many years, and trust me, this is our first year ever doing it virtually. But we're super excited and did not want to miss the opportunity to thank all of our veterans, those that have served our country and kept us a free nation.
And I'm Mrs. Hardwick, the assistant principal here at Handley. And on November 11th, we are really looking forward to honoring all of those who have served our country. We thank you from the bottom of our heart, and our music teacher, Miss Berry, has put together a very special program that we can't wait to share with you.
Keep on watching. First up is second graders performing All-American, Me and You.
This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island.
Donald Kruger is a veteran related to Donnie Williams in kindergarten, and Donald served 5 years in the Army. Let's recognize Victor Aguilar, and he served from the years 2000 to 2004 as a sergeant in the Marines. Victor is a family member to kindergartner Japheth, who we also call Victor. Daniel Nona is the father of kindergartner Claire Nona, and Daniel is a veteran who served 5 years as a sergeant in the Marines. Vaughn Galloway retired after 21 years as an E6 in the Air Force. He is the family member of first grader Chloe Lisak. Greg Schrader, E3 in the Navy. He served 4 years, and he is the guest of fourth grader Hayden and kindergartner Emerson Freeman. Zach Nijigodsky is currently a Navy lieutenant, and Handley is so proud of you, Zach. He is also the family and friend to Hayden and Emerson Freeman. Patrick McGuire is another active duty military member of the Marines. Patrick is a staff sergeant currently in his 9th year. Thank you so much, Patrick. And he is recognized by Savea and Elijah Boyer, 2nd and 3rd graders. Stephen Grott served 3 years from 1962 to 1965, and he is a Lance Corporal in the U.S. Marines. Stephen is the friend of first grader Connor Hudgens. 4-year veteran Van Willis served in the Army as a buck sergeant, and he is the guest of first grader Elisa Corona. And Denise Jones, friend of 4th grader Lillianne Harner, served 6 years as an E4 in the Army. Thank you to these 10 veterans.
Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
Ritter served from the years 1999 to 2006, and Eric is the father of kindergartner Reese Ritter. Eric was a sergeant in the U.S. Marines. Ted Chaliwa, family and friend of Bentley Hatchell in 3rd grade and Serenity Daniel in kindergarten. He served 2 years in the Army, and Ted was a specialist 4. Andrew Daniel, E5 sergeant, served in the Army for 7 years. Andrew is the father of 3rd grader Aliana Daniel. Army Captain Joseph Colon served from the years 2010 to 2015. And he was the friend and family of 3rd grader Malachi Slocum. Tyne Scott Hollum is a veteran of the Army, and he served 1 year as a private first class. James Umphrey, also a veteran of the Army, served 4 years, and he was ranked as an E4. Sean Donahoe, E5 Corpsman HM2, served 10 years in the Navy. The past 3 gentlemen are all family and friends of Don May in 1st grade. Marvin Keith Werner is family of Alucard Werner in kindergarten. Marvin has a total of 43 years. That is incredible. Marvin was a U.S. Marines for 13 years, and he was a sergeant in the Army for 30 years. Corporal Dale Howard, family of 4th grader Olivia Howard, served 8 years in the Army. And Steve Malikovic served from 1966 to 1970. He was a Navy radio man, 3rd class, and he is a family member of Alex LC, and he is Mrs. Up's dad. Thank you to these special 10 veterans.
God bless America. When I stand beside her and guide her through the night from the light from above, to the mountains, to the prairies, to the oceans, what we far. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. God
Rosemary Bold is the great aunt of Brady Schnick and is a 24-year veteran of the Navy. Rosemary was a chief petty officer. John M. Carmen is a veteran of the Air Force, and he is a captain that served a total of 9 years. John is a family and friend of Sam Beach in 3rd grade. John Jeffrey Brolsma, sonar technician, submarine, petty officer, 1st class, served in the Navy from the years 1980 to 1989. And John is the family and friend of 2nd grader Marlo and 1st grader Delaney Miller. Rex Shell is also a loved one of Marlo and Delaney. Rex is a veteran of the Navy, serving from 1975 to 2000, and he was an E9. Sergeant Hollis DeWitt served 9 years in the U.S. Marines, and he is the family member of 4th grader Alyssa DeWitt and 2nd grader Sierra Molka. Andrew Sims is Mrs. Steele's son-in-law. He is training to be a pilot in the Air Force Reserve. The next two family members are my family members, are veterans, and I am very honored to recognize them. Keith Four is my grandpa, and he served 2 years in the Marines as a Lance Corporal, and Tom Berry served 2 years as a Specialist 4 in the Army. He is my papa. Next is Handley's very own JoJo Chapman. She is our head custodian here, and she served for 10 years in the Army. She was a corporal. Handley truly appreciates all you do for us, Miss JoJo. And last, but certainly not least, Jim Arnold. He was our former state senator and currently a school board member. Jim Arnold is a veteran of the Army and the Air Force. He served in the Air Force from 1963 to 1967 and the Army from 1982 to 85. Thank you, Mr. Arnold. If I missed any veterans who may be watching this video, know that you are appreciated by Handley School, and we thank you for your service. Before we sing our last song, I need to say thank you to a few special friends. Thank you to Matt Sullivan for taking time out of your day to record us. Thank you, Agnes Setch, our art teacher. You saw some beautiful student artwork in this video. Thank you, Agnes, for your collaborative efforts. Thank you, Aaron Parker, for putting this video together. I could not have made this video on my own. Thank you for your help, Aaron. Thank you to Handley teachers for always being the best. And thank you to Mrs. Up and Mrs. Hardwick, our principal and assistant principal. You have worked exceptionally hard this past year to keep our students safe. It is not unnoticed that you both go above and beyond. But most importantly, thank you to our veterans for your service, your sacrifice, and your bravery. You are all excellent role models for our students. To all those who have served and those who continue to serve, Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah!